So going back to gymnastics, I know you have a gym.
Yes.
And you have another gym, and there's another one on the way. Talk to me a little bit about your entrepreneurial path and what the work that your gym is doing for young kids.
Yes, we have 3 locations now. They're all in the DC metropolitan area. It's in the Maryland area, which is where I was born and raised. It's called the Dominique Dawes Gymnastics and Ninja Academy. And really what sparked my interest in starting these academies is when the sport of gymnastics, when the abuses took center stage back in 2012, when the likes of Larry Nassar's name took center stage, and 200 plus of his survivors came out and spoke. That really planted a seed in me to want to start a gymnastics gym. I ended up birthing my twins in 2018, and then my husband and I, we just focused on starting our first academy during the pandemic in 2020. We opened our first location then, and it's all about creating a healthy and empowering and encouraging culture in the sport of gymnastics as well as ninja, and to make sure that every young boy and girl that wants to be exposed to this sport will have a beautiful experience where we're lifting up the self-esteem of every single child that comes through the doors and not adding pressure or pain or a focus on medals and money, but really making sure that they're having a healthy and fruitful experience in this sport. And it's been wonderful, and our 3rd location just got permitted. Yay, finally.
Congratulations.
And so we'll be opening our doors this fall, and I'm so excited to open up more and more importantly about our legacy and the impact that we're going to make.
And maybe some future Olympians will be coming out of the gym as well?
You know, I do not have a highly competitive program. It really is about ensuring that kids have a balanced childhood. I was in the sport of gymnastics for 18 years. I started when I was 6. I retired when I was about 24 years old. It was a grind. I trained 5 to 7 hours a day, and that's not for everyone. And I think there's a lot of parents out there that realize that's not for their children as well. I'm a mom of 4 kids, and I don't necessarily want that for my kids. I want them to have a balanced childhood. I want them to play a multitude of sports. I want them to have other extracurricular activities out in their life, and that's very hard to do if you're making that sacrifice to train for the Olympics. And so my academy is doing things a little differently, and to make sure that the self-esteem of every kid really does matter.
And that's a message in and of itself about competing in sports, that it may not be everything for you.
Well, competing in sports, but maybe it being too high pressure filled. I think youth sports has become a little bit of a business these days, and I think it's important for parents to step back a little bit and make sure their children, number one, are truly loving what they're doing, they have a passion for it, and again, having that balanced childhood really does matter. That's going to lead to, I think, emotional health, mental health, social health, and physical health for your child in the long run.